We are one of the first companies to do what we do. In 1998, we started servicing and helping real estate agents with the professional media. So just to give you guys a little bit of history, we've been doing this quite a while. We shoot about 150,000 homes a year, but we also want to make sure that we're providing great local service for you guys, which is why we have kind of a larger sales teams with you guys and some personalized customer service. We also work with Coldwell Banker Concierge in Florida, New Jersey, Minnesota, Massachusetts, Utah, Georgia, Connecticut, Long Island, the Carolinas, and the Mid-Atlantic. So there's really not that many areas that provide the Coldwell Banker Concierge program that we aren't partners with. So like I said, we're excited to make Sacramento our 11th market that we work with. Just in case, we presented to the Tahoe office yesterday, just in case you guys are curious, this is a service area for the Lake Tahoe with our photographer there. But more importantly, this is going to be our service area for Sacramento. And, on a lot of the meetings we talked about, if you guys have something that's outside of these zip codes. Dustin, do you want to take a second and talk about that moving forward?
Yeah, sorry. So coupled with this, so good news for those of you who may have something outside of this area is that the travel fees that used to exist if you had something in sort of the foothills or remote areas, Coldwell Banker is going to pick those up for you now. So whereas you may log into Listing Concierge and put a listing in and you don't see a photographer pop up, just give me a call, talk to Brooke, talk to Lizette, talk to Jennifer. We'll get the zip code added, and then any service fees that are or travel fees that are associated with that, Coldwell Banker is going to pick up. Now that comes with a caveat. I'm not sending people to Wairika for you. I'm not sending people to Klamath Falls, but in like your normal service area, if something pops up, just let us know. We'll take care of it.
Yeah. I love you. And if they're listing a property in Klamath Falls, we've got an issue since that's in Oregon.
Right, yeah. And Listing Concierge can't even cover that area, but that's me being dramatic.
I got it. Thank you. That's exciting, though. You're covering the travel fees.
Yeah, and just make sure you communicate with us. What we do is just a little bit about our process. We see something come in, we send it over to our field team and just say, hey, what's it going to take to get this done? And they usually quote us a travel fee, and it's pretty minimal. It's just to make sure that we're covering a little more of the photographer's day and a little more expense. So the biggest thing that's going to set us apart from what we do versus other companies that you use is our on-demand review and delivery process. So we like to make sure that you guys are, educated and know what this is. So what we do when we go to a job is our photographer, he's going to go and he's going to shoot as many photos as he seems, is necessary, which is always going to be more than the minimum that you guys get of 36. But what we do is we actually get those all edited overnight. And the next day you're going to get an email that says, hey, you need to go select your photos. And what that means is, let's say we have 43, 44, 45 photos all edited and ready for you. You from there actually get to go choose the 36 that you want to utilize for the listing. So it gives you a little more power about to what, what you're highlighting for the home. For example, let's just say there's a ton of amazing exterior features and you want to focus more on that. You can choose more exterior photos than interior, or if the other way around where, maybe you just want 2 to 3 exterior photos and you want to use the rest in the interior, that's your choice. We give you the ability to refine and have a bigger part of the decision of what you highlight. We're not making those decisions for you. Also, it's going to eliminate a lot of the, hey, did you shoot that? Do you have a picture of this? Because we're going to try to make sure that we shoot everything and you see everything. So that's going to be the biggest difference with us. It is an extra step. Be transparent about that. You're going to see an email come to you that you do have to go choose those photos versus having them just given to you. But again, I think if you can find the time and take that step with us, that it's going to be a huge advantage. And again, you get to see a lot more photos than the 36 that you get with the concierge platform. So a little bit about our services. You've probably seen a lot of these before, but we have photography, floor plans, which are black and white schematic floor plans. They're going to have dimensions of each room, and then also our interactive floor plans, which it takes that basic floor plan and puts the photos that we've taken and puts them inside that floor plan. So you'll see little hotspots or icons that look like a camera, and when you roll over it, you'll actually see the photo and where it fits inside of that floor plan, so get a better idea of what it looks like on the inside and where. We have our Matterport 3D tours, which I'm sure you guys are comfortable with and know about it. And then we have drone photography and videography, We have virtual staging products, so just the standard virtual staging. We have virtual paint, which is as simple as putting a new color on the cabinetry. We have virtual declutter, so we know that sometimes when you guys, you can ask a homeowner to have the bathroom ready 100 times when we show up, there's kind of stuff everywhere. We can actually remove that from the bathroom and declutter it. And then there's virtual redecorate, which is kind of a combination of everything. So let's just say if you guys are representing maybe an older couple selling a home and the furnishing's a little bit out of date, you can actually do virtual redecorate, which declutters the entire home. So pulls that furniture out and then put a whole new, maybe more modern set of furniture in the home. I'm sure you guys are aware because you've been doing this for a while. Just call us to add any additional services to any of the packages. So, even if you did a silver and you wanted to add additional services, just call us and we'll get that added to your order. So the most exciting thing that we talked about earlier, Dustin mentioned earlier, is with every photography order through August 31st, we're actually going to add a free floor plan for you guys. So every job that you do with this is going to come with a floor plan through August 31st. And that's generally we charge $129 for that. You guys are going to get that for free. We want to make sure that we're helping, agents engage with the program and also selfishly to use us as well and get comfortable with what we do, see how we work, see how you guys interact with us, start to see that on-demand review and delivery process and start to see the quality of our photos and how we do business. So a lot of reasons why we want to make sure we kind of went the extra mile when we first got started with it, because we are excited. Being a part of this program, we've always known is a big deal and we're always honored to be a part of it. So we want to make sure we're kind of putting a little more effort out there for you guys. So next steps, the biggest thing I want to make sure is that you guys have Tyler's information. So there's his email address. I would write it down because I still have to check how to spell his last name. And then his direct line. And also if you use that QR code, it'll get you set up directly to email with him. So, it's a lot of new processes. So if you have questions about how to access your photos, how to see your profile, we, just like a lot of people do, we host all of the media that you use with us. So if you need help on getting into your account, see all those things or just anything, we want to make sure that we're available to you and we have a personalized salesperson ready to help. So, and we'll send at the end of today, we'll send this deck out to everybody to make sure you have this as well. Yeah, you might want to make it brief, but again, if you guys have any questions at all, go for it now, or if you want to just hit us on the side and ask, that's great too. But do you guys have any kind of questions after all of that?
Corey?
Yeah.
I waited a split second to see if anybody spoke up. Can you share the deck with me? Because we have 150 agents in our office, and obviously a vast majority of them are not on this call at this point this morning. Oh, I would love to share this in an email to the office, if that's okay.
For sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll send that.
Me, I have a.
I heard somebody talking. Tara, is that you?
Yes, I have a question, if I may.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just wondering about the virtual photography and decluttering. If there's anything from the side of Coldwell Banker not right about doing that, like if you demonstrate through the furniture or whatever, like a different mood or atmosphere or something that's not allowed legally. I have heard like in the past that you cannot necessarily do that. Not too many people do that, but I'm not sure if there's anything about virtual decluttering or virtual photography that is not, I don't know how to call it, maybe not illegal, the right word, but basically doesn't correspond to the reality of that property and a misrepresentation is what I
Are you talking about MetroList rules for advertising with the photos?
I think I am, yes.
Okay.
I just don't know
well,
where I saw that or how I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can. So in every virtual product that we do for you guys, you're actually going to see a watermark on the lower left hand that says virtually staged, and we usually place that right next to the original photo. And we do we've done virtual staging in Sacramento for quite a while, so I know that we've never ran into issues. And again, we want to be as transparent as possible. Like I said, we always put that identifier on the photo. It's been virtually modified.
Perfect. So then they're making the decision whether to use that photo or the other. And yeah, so then you guys would be responsible for finding out. And Faith, you have your hand up. You're one of the ones who texted me when you saw VHT was being announced. Hi.
Hi. Yes, I've used them several times. They are phenomenal. And I've done their virtual tours. And just like you said, it does have that on there. And it's beautiful. So I'm just attesting that I've used them, love them, and I'm glad to have them aboard.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I'm glad to hear you on the call. So there's one of the two that reached out last night.
Faith, just give me your Venmo account and I'll make sure I send that money over.
All right. Any other questions for VHT?
This is Sharon Diarelli, Coldwell Banker. I need to schedule a new pest inspection.
Oh, you need to be put on there.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
That's okay.
I was like, I'm not very good at that, but
Yeah, that's VHT's newest service is
yeah.
They're doing that too. All right. Any other questions for VHT? They're going to hit a bunch of meetings this morning, so they're going to be leaving us shortly here. Nope. Okay, guys, I'll get the deck and I'll be sending it out for you guys to review, and hopefully the rest of the people who didn't make it early this morning will take a look as well. And super excited to have you guys on board, Ori. Thank you for joining us and look forward to meeting Tyler.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Have a great day.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
All right, everybody. We are doing our best to give you as many photography options as possible. And like I said, a couple agents in the office, including one from El Dorado Hills, were super thrilled when VHT was announced because they've already used them and have been very pleased with their services. So if you're putting in a listing concierge order and would like to work with somebody new or give them a shot, that would be great. I'd love to hear your feedback. Hi, Terry Briggs. Good morning.
And
Good
I
morning.
couldn't do this before, Jennifer. Just to let everybody know we are recording.
Yes. Oh, yes. She started the recording when VHT was speaking. So excuse me a minute while I pull up the slide deck. You know, Brooke, I haven't even downloaded the slide deck. Guess what you get to do? Been so busy getting all this other stuff ready. I didn't do it this morning. Can you pull it up from your computer since I know you have it there from last night?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm sharing today. Okay.
Yes, you are. Let's go.
Hey guys, I think Ann Sacco has a question.
Hi, Ann.
She says, can
You're
we
muted.
use
It was for DHT, but I put it in the chat. I was just wondering, can we use their services if we're not using Listing Concierge? Can we break out that virtual component and use it?
I'm sure you can give them a call and check into that if you're not using Listing Concierge. But if you're not using Listing Concierge, I'd love to chat with you and find out your reasons. But we don't need to.
I was just curious. Thank you.
I always want to hear what your thoughts are if you're not using Listing Concierge. But yes, and I'm sure you probably can. All of the others take orders outside of Listing Concierge, so I would give them a call directly. Tyler, I actually did the QR code, and his contact popped up on my phone. So when you get the presentation, you can get to Tyler really easy by scanning the QR code. Okay?
Okay, Jennifer, I'm gonna share my screen.
Thank you, Brooke.
You're welcome. In a minute, because it's spinning.
That's all right. Of course.
Okay.
Sorry I put you on the spot like that. That's what happens when you have somebody on your meeting at 9 right off the bat. I didn't do my normal thing. Good to see all of you.
Sorry, it's taking so long. I don't know what's going on.
That's all right. I see it coming up. I think you're coming. If there's a problem, I can always try it. I know this week, Terry and I were on a call with a bunch of other managers. A lot of people were having Teams issues. So if you have an issue and we can't
Oh, there it is.
there we go. Thank you. All right.
Oh, I'm not seeing it yet. So
Oh, can everybody else see it? I see it.
can you guys
I
see it?
see it.
Okay, let me
Awesome.
put it into slideshow.
Looks good on my screen.
All right, so you guys see it? Yeah?
Yeah. And just bypass the VHT slides because I know you have a couple.
Okay, there we go.
It didn't forward. All I can see is the first slide. We're having issues. You know what? While
Do
you're
you
trying
want me to try or just wait for Brooks?
if you can do it, Lizette, why don't you try it? If you guys both can't, I will download the presentation. I've got it. I just didn't download it.
I sent it to you in an email. You should just be able to open up the
I know. Take yours down, Brooke, and let Lizette try because she's at her computer. That's weird. While you're doing that.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. See, I shouldn't go on vacation, guys. I go on vacation and I forget how to do a meeting.
You need to go to view, Lizette, and then put it as full screen. View.
It's 2 over from file. Go to 2 over. Next one over.
Sorry,
There
there
you
you go. And full screen.
You got it. And then just fast forward a couple slides. There, we can.
There
Stop
we
right
go.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we're back to On This Day. And we had a hard time figuring out what to share with you today. And I love this. On this day in 1981, the #1 song in the United States was Betty Davis Eyes by Kim Carnes. For those of you that weren't born in 1981, you're probably going, what the heck? But for the rest of us, who remembers that song? Yes. Anyway, I thought it was a great song. And she has a very unique voice. So for anyone who hasn't heard it, it'd be a fun one to go back and listen to. #1 in the US in 1981, today. All right, next slide. Thank you. Our Sierra theme for 2021 is excellence and growth are top of mind in all we do. And again, please continue to use as many of the hashtags below on your social media this year as you can, in addition to everything else you use in your social media to drive people to all of the wonderful things you're all participating in and doing in your business and your lives. Next slide. All right, we are back in the office full time, as everybody probably knows by now, but we are continuing for a short time more to just do our meetings virtually. So we're going to keep doing our 2 drawings a week at the end of the meeting for participating, meaning turning your camera on, answering questions, telling us a story about how a person or a tool or something here in the company helped you, and your name will go into the basket, and we will draw at the end of the meeting. Thank you. And we don't need to play the link today, but we have these CB Way Shorts videos that are available to you both on our YouTube channel and through BrandServe in My CB Desk. So rather than play this, since we had 10 minutes at the beginning of the meeting with the guest speaker, I wanted you guys to take a look at it when you go back to your presentation later. They're very nice little shorts about the company and different things within Coldwell Banker Realty that you can share on social media or use however you choose in your business. And then go back one. Attempt the impossible in order to improve your work. Betty Davis. For anyone who doesn't feel like you're always attempting the impossible, I think many of you feel that way because I get a lot of you coming by my door going, I'm going to do this. Wow, I'm impressed. So you guys all impress me every day with the things that you're up against and the things that you're accomplishing in the eye of what seems impossible. And you guys are overcoming things daily. So keep up the great work. And next. And then this is what I've been waiting for. I am so excited to tell all of you, because most of you don't know this. This is probably going to be the largest, most attended event tonight at 4 o'clock that we've ever had in our office. So, you know, we sent out those RSVPs asking to get a kind of a ticker count of how many of you will show up tonight. And as of this morning, Brooke, how many people had said they're coming?
92.
And that was as of 8 o'clock this morning. So I know there are some of you that haven't RSVP'd with the little ticker count because you've told me that you haven't, but you're coming. So I have a feeling we're going to be at 100 or more of you tonight. And I hope I get to see all of you there. I'm super excited. For anyone who didn't see my email Saturday, I want to make sure it's clear where this is. We're not going to squeeze 100 people onto our back patio. Not quite enough room. So we have reserved the parking lot, the same one that you park in to come in through the double doors when you come in our front door. And we got the area at the end that's shaded with all the trees, and that will all be blocked off. We will have tables, chairs, a food truck from Tres Hermanos with tacos. We will be serving beverages. I'll have water as well as the alcoholic options. If you know you only like certain things, bring your own, because again, we've only brought what we brought. And the best part is we're also going to have Lori Sacco and her feng shui band playing for your listening pleasure. So it's going to be super fun and super excited to see all of you. I know this has been a long time coming. We won't be able to do monthly events like this at this level every single month. So if you want to come to a super fun one, tonight's the night. All right, so look forward to seeing you there. It's from 4 to 7. Lizette?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Quick reminders, continue. You're doing a great job. I hear from Natasha as of yesterday in our staff meeting that you are doing a great job letting her know when your deals are closing so she can make sure to request the closing package and the wire from title. But just a reminder for anyone who hasn't been doing that, we still are experiencing lack of notification often from title in a timely fashion when your deal's closed. And if we don't know it's closed, we can't close it out in MetroList, we can't order the sign down, and we can't get you paid. So please let us know so we can do our part in supporting you and making your experience here and with your clients the very, very best. All right. And Natasha is here in the office daily, so you can call her, you can pop by her desk, whatever's easiest for you. Brooke will be on vacation. You guys go on vacation, it scares me. July 23rd through the 30th. But the good news is we have Lizette, who will be handling all of your marketing needs in the office, and she's here to help. And we also have Keith. Keith, are you still on the call, or were you jumping from office to office this morning?
He had to go and do El Dorado Hills today, I think. He will be on vacation part of the same time, Jennifer, but he'll be back, I think, the 26th or the 27th.
All right, so Keith is around. He was here yesterday in the office. He's here to help you guys. So just make sure you reach out to him as well if you have marketing needs. And then we have a regional meeting on the 12th. The staff will be out of the office on the 12th, so we'll need to lock the doors. I'm going to continue to remind you guys of this so you plan for it. So if you have anybody coming in on that day, you'll need to make arrangements to meet them here because the door will be locked and you'll have to let them in. And there will not be staff to support your needs that afternoon. So again, I'll give you more details as we draw near. And if there's anyone who's in the office often as an agent and would like to help us support just making sure, you know, packages get let in inside, that type of thing, we'd love to have a volunteer or two to kind of watch for things and help us out that day, because we are doing a synergy meeting to get us all together and share ideas and make our team better in an effort to support you more effectively. So just know this is all about you, but we will be out for a short time on the 12th. Okay, next slide. All right, Lizette, you're on. We need volunteers, guys. I've been gone for what, 2 weeks, 2 meeting weeks. So who wants to volunteer?
Anybody?
I can't see the hands. My view is not letting me see the hands raised.
I was going to add too, I have some new prizes I can contribute in my office. So anybody that wins today can come pick it up today or tonight at the event.
All the hands just went up, Chris. Thank you. So what kind of prizes? Maybe we'll get even more volunteers.
I'll let you choose, but I've got some really high-end candles. I've got more Yeti products. I've got a couple different cool things. I've got some distillers. So yeah, they can pick.
Well, we have 3 volunteers already. So let's start with, I think the first hand that went up was Faith Almond.
Yes.
All right.
Faith, go ahead and spin the wheel for you.
Easy, easy, easy.
They're all easy. See, super easy. Who can help? Let's see. Which staff member can help you edit your website?
Caitlin.
That is the right answer, but Caitlin's not our person anymore. So I'm going to give you a point and an entry to the drawing because you volunteered. But who wants to give me the right answer as of today?
She did, Jennifer. She said Keith Cook while you were talking.
Oh, sorry. All right. Thank you, Faith.
I'm always late, but I got it.
And just so you guys know, Caitlin is no longer with the company. She actually went in a different marketing direction. So she's been gone for a couple weeks. We're all gonna miss her, but yeah. So
yeah, she got her prior to joining the real estate field, she had an interest in doing marketing research, wasn't it, Terry? Yeah. So she's moved on into that field.
Moved into a deeper marketing role. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're excited for her, but she will not be working in our roles anymore. So thank you, Faith. So you win. And who was number 2? I've got both Ann and Andy with their hands up.
It was Anne.
All right,
Anne
Anne, you're next.
Let's go ahead and spin the wheel.
Go easy on me.
They're all easy. Oh, Prospect Square. Okay, let's see. This is an easy one. What is this month's Clients for Life campaign?
Oh, the Tower Bridge, the dinner.
Thank you.
Yeah, perfect.
Great job. And most of you should have already seen that your Tower Bridge dinner stuff went out to your
On
sphere.
Tuesday. Yesterday.
Yesterday. Yep.
Mhm.
Do we have another volunteer?
Andy, are you still volunteering?
Yeah, sure. If no one else
All
wants
right.
to go.
Alrighty. Oh, you get agent's choice. So go ahead and pick.
Okay, I'll go with Prospect Square.
Prospect Square. Awesome. Let's see. This is an easy one. What day of the week is the Clients for Life campaign sent out?
Day of the week is the Monday.
You're close.
I kind of said it
Day.
earlier, like 3 seconds before.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
No, it's
memorize
okay.
it.
Do you want to try again, or do you want to ask
Yeah,
for
can I
help?
do a How about? I haven't memorized the whole packet yet. How about listing concierge?
Oh, I mean, like, do you want to try to answer the question?
Oh,
again?
Wednesday.
No.
It's Tuesday, Andy. It's okay. You're trying.
I
And you're
said
right.
Tuesday.
I'm going to give
That was
him
my
major.
one.
I'm going to
Huh?
make total kudos to you. So just so everybody who doesn't know knows, Andy literally just joined us in the last few days. He hasn't even finished his affiliation meetings. His first affiliation meeting with Brooke and Lizette and everybody is tomorrow. So thank you for volunteering.
I've got no shame. Thank you. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to learn.
So they go out on Tuesdays, the second Tuesday of the month. Is that right, ladies?
Yes.
Yes.
So it went out yesterday.
There you go. All right, and you're getting in the drawing because you had the courage to volunteer and have us put you on the spot. So thank you for doing that. We're all learning through this, so it's wonderful. And Terry just left, but she said she looks forward. I think she's coming tonight. Let me see, what did she say? I'm looking forward to seeing us all later today. She's off to visit another meeting. She's meeting hopping today. All right. So thank you, Andy. And hold on one second. And we will be getting a headshot from Andy and getting it all out here in our meeting next week. He literally just became officially Coldwell Banker in the last few days. And like I said, he's meeting with the marketing team tomorrow to get all of his things set up and moving. And then here is your team that's here to support you. Nothing has changed there. Go ahead, Lizette. There we go. And then on track events. For anyone who is not familiar with On Track, in our culture of awesomeness, core 4 value, we do all different types of recognition events. And one of them historically has been our quarterly On Track events. Well, you've seen who's qualified every quarter since COVID hit, but the challenge has been we haven't been able to do the events themselves because we couldn't get everyone together. So we're excited to announce that as of literally the August 12th in the evening at Top Golf in Roseville, we are going to be bringing all of you who qualified from last year through the second quarter of this year to our first On Track recognition event. So it's going to be a big one, and it's going to be Top Golf, and it's going to be super fun. And for anybody who didn't go the last time we did a Top Golf event, it is just a blast. You get to play golf off the little platform with all your friends. You get drinks and appetizers. It's really a great time. So I hope you are able to make it if you've qualified. These were the qualifying requirements. You can see them on the screen. And then Lizette, if you forward, we'll talk about who has qualified.
And
so for 20, yeah.
So everybody knows, those of you that have qualified, the invites are going out. I believe Dustin said first part of next week. So watch your mail.
Yes. And if you see your name on this list, or you feel your name should be on this list based on what you saw the requirements are, Look for the invite. If you don't get one, let us know right away, because if you qualified and we missed you, the last thing we want to do is miss anyone. We had to go back through a lot of quarters to pull this together as the region, and I would hate to miss anyone in our office that should be there. But this is the Q1, Q2 qualifier list from our office for 2021. So congratulations to all of you. We have a very large list. And if we go to the next page, and for 2020, all of these people qualified. So we're going to have, and some of that's overlap because you qualified both years, right? But everyone on the list combined is being invited. So again, look for the invite. If you don't see your name on the list and you believe you met those qualifications in one of the last 6 quarters, please contact us right away so that we can look into that and get you on the list. Okay? Thank you. Book club and happy hour. So the book of the month, and I know this was sent out, I believe, a couple weeks ago, is Die with Zero, Getting All You Can from Your Money and Your Life. This book was recommended to me by Destiny Slothauer. She has read it more than once. I think she's on her 2nd reading of it. She says it's her favorite book. So I added it to the list, and I am most of the way through the book at this point. It's a really interesting read and has some really great ideas and makes you really think about the planning of your life, planning for your future and giving and your children and everything else. It's really, really, and who you care about, right? And how you plan, or whether you just, die and have it all just go then. I really like it a lot more than I didn't really understand what it was about until I started reading the book. I think a lot of you would really enjoy it and get something from it. So if you haven't read the book, highly suggest you take a look. We'll be doing the book club on Friday, July 30th at 4 p.m. So I'll be sending the invite out so you can mark your calendars. And again, that will be a Teams call because so many of you on Friday afternoons are in various areas and it's easier for you to join via Teams. Okay. And then coaching and coffee with Crystal and Jennifer. So we have been doing this for quite some time. It is a lot of fun. It is not just for new licensees or newer agents. We get a lot of people across the board, even from offices in the Bay Area and throughout our region, that join this at 10 o'clock on Thursday mornings. Crystal and I have not had time since yesterday to catch up and talk about what the topic for tomorrow will be. But I invite you all to join us. Super excited to see you all. I don't think we've had a single session that hasn't been valuable and had people very excited to have participated. Looking to see if Crystal's on the call. I don't want to miss her if she is. Crystal, are you here? She's had so much going on, new listings, and nope, she's not this morning. But she and I will be doing this tomorrow at 10. So look forward to seeing those of you that join on the call. All right, thank you. Talking with Tasha. Tasha, are you here on the call?
Yes.
Would you like to speak through this and talk to them?
I don't even know what the slide says. Oh, I haven't looked at it. Sorry. Oh, just make sure you're submitting your deals to My Deals before you're submitting documents to Transaction Manager. File review is finding that there's documents and they have nowhere to put them. So just make sure you're doing it in that order. My Deals first, and then submit your documents to Transaction Manager, or you can attach them when you're submitting your deal through My Deals.
Thank you so much. And just so you all know, Crystal is on the meeting. She's dialed in from her car on the phone, but for some reason she can't speak. She can't be heard. So she says hello, she's here, and she looks forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. All right, next slide. Contract Corner. There are a number of things I could speak to on Contract Corner today, but I wanted to draw your attention to the email I sent out a few days ago with the updated COVID-19 CAR Tenant Relief Act and the eviction law disclosure information. So the COVID-19 eviction law disclosure and agreement from Coldwell Banker has been updated to reflect recent state and federal changes to existing eviction moratoriums. I only know this is super important because I get calls every week from many of you who are in transactions with tenant occupied properties, many of them where the landlord or the seller is trying to evict them or get them to leave. You are encouraged to deliver this Coldwell Banker Realty document to clients every time there is any prospect of an occupancy issue. The updated Coldwell Banker COVID-19 eviction law disclosure wasn't available in desk and zip forms the last time I looked, but it should be any minute. In the meantime, I did email them to you if you search for my emails not that long ago. CAR also offers an updated quick guide and they just updated it again here in June, that goes over the eviction moratorium issues. We always advise you to provide the CAR quick guides to the clients and supplement the delivery of our document with that. So if you, we gave you verbiage to put in your emails as you send this information over. You'll see in the quotes under the 4th bullet, this information is provided by the California Association of Realtors to help the public understand this law. And then hopefully they'll look at it if they have some kind of an issue with a tenant or eviction. We urge landlords and tenants and any other interested parties to consult with the appropriate attorney regarding their legal rights and obligations if they're having these issues. That would be a landlord-tenant type of attorney. We are not property managers, we are not attorneys, and when people get into these situations in the current environment, which as many of you know, has changed dramatically in the last 24 months, they need to be speaking to someone who can advise them accurately. All right, I think that's it. Any questions on that, guys? All right, next. Metrolist rules. Who saw the email I sent about Metrolist rules changing effective August 2nd? I know you've got a million emails. Look at it, guys. There is a 2-page summary at the top of the entire Metrolist rule document in red that Metrolist sent, showing a summary of all the changes they've made. Critically important, because one of the changes that has also been made in addition to specific rules is the fine for offenses is being increased a lot. So the first offense now will be $250. Your second offense will be $500, and the third offense is $1,000 with the possibility of a tribunal hearing. So they're getting very serious. This obviously is not Coldwell Banker, this is Metrolist, but you guys are using Metrolist every day, so we need to know the rules. And even though the staff helps you with entering things into Metrolist, we can't take responsibility for what you're putting in. The staff is not to be writing verbiage. They are not to be advising you on how to do it. They're putting in what you tell them to put in. So if you have questions, please call Metrolist and speak to compliance directly. And if they do send you something letting you know you're not in compliance and you may get fined, respond to them right away. Email them with whatever you have as an explanation or call them and work through it. They've been great about working with you as agents and reversing fines, but if you don't respond and talk to them, you will get fined, and there's nothing I can do about it. They want to talk to you, the agent. They don't want to talk to the office. So please, please, please make sure you don't end up in this situation because the fines are becoming very hefty. Next. Before we move on to weekly broker tour, I just want to make a note. I did not put a slide in here about this, but a few weeks ago, with one of the legal updates, we covered information on appraisal language for contracts. And I've only had a few of you come to me about that. All the letters to the buyer and the letters to the seller, the advisory information, and the optional language pieces that were drawn up by legal and provided to you for use with your contracts are all in my CB desk now under forms. So I'm happy to help you when those things come up. Those things can be edited per your client's request. But we do advise you use this because legal did spend a couple of months putting these things together to try to make sure you and the clients are best protected and that we're best looking out for their fiduciary rights. But you're going to need to understand what you're delivering, so don't wait until the last minute to look at it because it's quite complex. Weekly broker tour. Super excited that we are doing weekly broker tour now. I'm planning to go on tour this morning. I'm hoping some of you will go with me. Because I brought the pickup truck to be able to bring a bunch of stuff home after the party tonight, I'm not in the regular position I am of driving people around today. So maybe somebody could take me in their car if you're going. Let me know. And please put your things in early. You'll see emails going out each week from Brooke or in her absence, Lizette, asking you to submit your listings via the link. And all that information is here. Anything to add, Brooke or Lizette, on that?
No, just please do make sure you get them in by noon on Tuesdays, because that is the cutoff. So if it's not in there at noon, when I pull the list anytime after 12, and if it's, it's not on there, it's very hard to add it towards the end of the day. So
yes, because I'm hounding her for the meeting presentation to look at it before the end of the day. So when you're reaching out at 4, she's usually already sent me the presentation.
So just be mindful of the time. That's all I'm saying.
I have a hand going up. Andrew, you have a question?
Where do I access the link right here? How do I get to that link, the weekly tour form?
I email it out on Fridays, Mondays, and Tuesdays.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So just look for an email from Brooke, or when Brooke's on vacation from Lizette, and you'll be getting that plenty in advance to be putting things on tour. All right, next slide. Finally, it's time for you guys to get to talk. I feel like I'm doing all the talking. So we have put all of the listings for this week in exclusive look. So Brooke, are you able to share your screen and pull them up like we've done in the past so we can look at them that way?
Give it a try. Hold on, I'm not logged into Desk yet, or I was, but it kicked me out, so hold on.
And while you're doing that, since she's trying to share her screen, I've got people texting me, asking me to share things. So I'll start with that, and then we'll go through the ones on the list. So Crystal doesn't have Fig Street on here, right? So
No.
She has asked me to announce that she has a new listing available this weekend at 3911 Fig Street, zip code 95838. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, a little over 1,000 square feet with updates. No garage, but a large lot for $330,000. And she has a buyer looking for a 4 to 5 bedroom home in El Dorado Hills, $1.1 million price point. If you're not up yet, Brooke, I've got more I can share. I've got a bunch of people that gave me stuff.
It's up, so let me just try to share my screen now. Hopefully it works better than it did earlier.
Okay. And you'll all get a chance to share more after we go through the ones that have been entered on the list.
I have mine, Jen.
Oh, good, Destiny. Do you want to share yours first, Destiny, and then we'll start?
Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, let's let Destiny
Okay.
pitch Temperance. So if she has something else she's got to get off to, she's able.
Sure.
Go, Destiny.
So I listed one on Sunday. I do have an offer, so we may be going pending today, but just in case it doesn't, I listed a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom in Folsom for 1.195. My bad. It's 30. I'm not feeling well. 3,773 square feet. It's beautiful with a pool, a waterfall, 2-level backyard. It looks fabulous. I also have one going active today in Stockton and Glen Oaks. Don't turn your back because Stockton is not as bad in this area. It's very, very nice. We're going on the market for $500,000, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, in a gated community. And then I have one tomorrow going on the market at the Mills at Broadway. So that one is 1,045 feet, 2-bedroom, 3-bath for $505. So
please make sure that you've muted yourself unless you're the one speaking.
Yeah,
sorry,
that's
Destiny.
the background.
That's okay.
Sorry,
So,
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
no, it's okay. So if you have anybody in Folsom, Stockton, Sacramento, call me. This week.
Anywhere. If you have a buyer anywhere, right? Awesome. That's great, Destiny. Thank you for pitching. And it sounds like you're moving and on the move while you're trying to do it. So we appreciate you joining. And Brooke, why don't we start with the homes that are in exclusive look, and then we'll go on to everybody else who has something to pitch. It looks like Erin Kennedy's here, and she has the first one on the list. So Erin, would you like to pitch your listing?
Yes, please.
What's the address for that?
Hold on.
I can't see the list. So
it
what's
is
the
a
first address?
I'm telling you, 6006, and it's SHUPE. It was the first one on your list. There it is.
Yep.
Go
Can you
ahead,
guys
Erin.
hear me?
We can.
Okay, so I just got here, set up, family just left. It is an adorable 3-1 halfplex with an enclosed patio that is not permitted, but the homeowners have taken wonderful care of the home, new roof, new painting, new electrical outlets, and it's in excellent condition, and it's move-in ready for first-time homeowners or young families, or even an investment.
Perfect. And you know what? It's in exclusive look. And according to this, we just put it in last night, and you've already had agents from Fair Oaks, Auburn, and Sunridge Real Estate looking at it since last night.
Thank you. And I've actually had a couple texts this morning already from some other agents as well. Considering it's not live, I'm really excited.
That's what happens with exclusive look. Our agents know it's out there, right?
Fantastic. All right. Well, I hope to see most of you, if not all of you, today and tonight.
Wonderful. Thank you, Erin. Great listing.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
And hold on, I can't see the list without pulling up my phone either, Brooks. So let me get it for you. I didn't print it. Who else has a house on tour this morning on the list that is
I
on?
think Lisa Raymond has a SOCAP.
She does. She asked us to pitch that. I can tell you right now, she sent me a text because she is getting ready for her broker tour out there. So if you can pull it up, I've got it right here. She said, this is the only one she has on tour, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the price is going to be $585. It is going live today, and she will be there for broker's tour today. It is only open this weekend for showings. So if you want to see it, by the way, she had an awesome video. If you missed it, go look for her stuff that she posted yesterday on Facebook. It is amazing, the video, and it really shows you what a great property this is. And if you're going on tour, I would advise you to go take a look this morning while she's there. It's beautiful. So, and by the way, there are 2 others of these because there are a bunch of them there in the complex that are pending right now. This is a good price. She did find out what they're pending at, and I will tell you this is a good price. So if you've got somebody looking, I would go take a look. I think it's going to be a hot property. All right, next one. I didn't get to the list because I started talking about Lisa's.
Brook Crest, there's no pictures, but this is one. Lisa Johnston's listing.
All right. I think Lisa.
And she'll have this open today from, I think it's 10:30 to 12 or 10 to 12. I need to double check.
Yeah, she didn't ask me to pitch it today, so don't have the information on that one. But, and there's no photos yet.
There's no pictures yet. They're scheduled for later this week, but she did give me a good description. Short but sweet from her. Hold on, let me just confirm Lisa's.
I'm just going to open the list right now and see what she put in there. I've got it right here. So this is Crest. Meticulously maintained Citrus Heights home sitting on a green belt with a low flow creek. All season covered patio in the backyard. It's a 3-and-2 in a great school district. And looks like it's almost 1,300 square feet. Yep, you can see that here. And it does just say, oh, the pest report.
She's 10 to 12 today.
And the pest report has a clear section 1, and the seller repaired all the section 2 items. The roof is 5 years old, and the sewer has been given a clean bill of health. So if you have somebody looking in that price point, this may be a super good one to look at if you have a more entry-level buyer that needs to find a clean house on their loan. Okay. All right.
What's the next one, Jennifer?
Can I go?
I'm sorry, you're breaking up. Who was that?
Sarah.
Yeah, you're next, Sarah. It's C Street. Look for 4461 C Street for Sarah. There you go, Sarah, you're on.
Okay, great. So we just went live this morning. It's 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, 1,100 square feet. I am totally in love with this house. It's 2 blocks from Bertha Henschel Park. It has it's very well maintained. It was updated in 2005, so there's kind of a tile vibe, but it's okay. It's a timeless tile vibe. So we're okay with that. And I believe we're priced pretty well. There are other things that have gone pending on 55th, closer to like H and 55th, same size, that went pending this weekend at 640. So, and it's a much busier street. This part of C Street is super quiet. It's wide, nice fenced backyard, detached garage with garage door opener. I'm completely obsessed with this house. Open this weekend, and I'm going to go over there right now. But it's vacant with a lockbox. So if you beat me, I'll be there in a minute.
You know what? I love that. Thanks, Sarah. So I'm reading your description. It sounds amazing. So if you guys haven't looked at the presentation, she wrote a really nice description about all the amenities this house has. You should go take a look. So thanks, Sarah. I look forward to seeing you shortly. Bye-bye. All right. The next one is Sharon Diarelli's at 751. Sharon, I don't want to butcher the name. Is it Kazmalia? You're on mute. You're on mute.
Yeah, that's oh, good. Okay, you can hear me. Yeah, that's close enough.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we just got it pictures this morning. It's really cute, little craftsman I call it a little dollhouse because it's absolutely adorable. It's definitely small. It's technically a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, but it's a 2-in-1 in the house with a 1-bedroom, 1-bath cottage in the back. It's really well done. The backyard has got a pool with a water feature, just completely private. It's very resort-like. I mean, it's a great little house for someone who doesn't want, a lot of maintenance. I'll have it open 11 to 4 Saturday and Sunday. And just come by. We've got a pest clearance on it, and it's really, really cute.
And it's on broker tour today from 12 to 1. Is that right?
No, we decided not to put it on tour because we were finishing up all the pest work. So okay. I didn't want any workers there and stuff. So we decided to just put it open house Saturday and Sunday.
All right.
And I'm going to put it live in about 15 minutes. It'll be live.
Awesome. Brooke, can you email the office and let them know not to go by there from 12 to 1? Because what we sent out last night had that still. Perfect.
Oh.
Yeah,
gosh,
just want to make sure you don't have people showing up if you don't want them there.
Thank you.
No problem. And
yes,
then
I will send out an email.
Thanks. And then we have 8812 Anona. It looks like it's a Fair Oaks listing with Phyllis Hayashi, and I don't think Phyllis is on our call.
No, she's not. She's on the Fair Oaks. She's in Fair Oaks today.
So she wanted to make sure we pitched this because it's in Orangeville, and a lot of you guys have deals you're doing that direction. So this one is a 4-bedroom. Did you catch the address? Did I tell you 8812?
I'm going to go ahead and stop presenting, Jennifer, so they'll be able to see what we got.
No problem. But it says it's a 4 and 2 on a little over a 1/4 acre for $545, and it has a 2-car garage, newer dual paid windows, plantation shutters, single story, updated kitchen. It goes on and on. So take a look at the description. If you have somebody in that price point for that area, that type of home, go take a look. And she is doing tour, looks like. So you can swing by there and take a look. She does want to make sure all the doors and locked, and I think she's not going to be there. There's a lockbox on the door. So make sure if you do go take a look at it, that you secure everything when you leave. Okay. All right. Other people, I'm sure you have upcoming listings, buyer, seller wants and needs, or things that have fallen out of escrow. As much as I hate to believe that's happening, I know it is. So tell us what's going on and what you need help with. Quiet morning, guys.
I have something.
Oh, thank you, Richard. I hate the silence.
This is a new listing, future listings. We're probably a month and a half away, but wanted to start talking about it now because it's kind of unique. It is Orangevale. It is on a small, dead-end cul-de-sac. Super private. The house is original. My client's dad just moved out into a care facility. It's 2173 square feet, the house itself. It's a post and beam structure, so it's all original, but remodeling that will not be that challenging. And the bones and the layout are great already. It just needs a refresh. But the cool thing about it is it's a 1-acre property, so there's an enormous amount of space, and the garage is essentially as big as the house. So it is a 1,500 square foot garage. The original plans called for a 575 square foot secondary unit, ADU, if you will. That was never done. So the garage currently, as it stands, is just over 2,000 square feet. So it is enormous. You can park 2 or 4 cars in tandem. You can have an enormous workshop. You could have 2 workshops and still build out an ADU. So it's we're looking at $699 when we do go to market. We're probably going to be after Labor Day at this point, but would entertain anyone if someone has that special need for such a large garage and some land. Can certainly have that discussion, and happy to get into contract before we originally planned.
Awesome. Sounds wonderful. Now you said it's a ways out. 6 weeks, 4 weeks, you said?
Probably 6+. We're looking probably after Labor Day. We'll be ready right before, but we'll probably just hold off. The address is 8739 Tajanar Court in Orangevale. And if you have questions, just reach out.
Awesome. And other people? Oh, Jackie. Hi.
Hello, everyone. Sharon and I would like to tell you about our new listing at 12534 Tessie Place. Where to begin?
This is
pretty
important. You're breaking up.
remarkable property. Oh, I am?
You
better
are.
now.
You can't break up on this one, guys.
Yes,
No.
start over, start over.
12534 Tessie Place. Amazing, mind-boggling property located in Wilton that Sharon and I have the pleasure to bring to all of you. We'll be going live with this soon. Hopefully you have all received an invite to the broker open, which will happen next week from Thursday, July 22nd, 4 o'clock to 7:30 p.m. If you do not have an invite, please reach out to one of us and we'll make sure that we get that right to you. This is approximately 20 acres, absolutely stunning. Really three homes. The main house, which is 7811 square feet, amazing construction, beautiful craftsmanship, beautiful architecture. A second structure, which is a barn.
Sharon, you may have
The
to take over.
living
She's breaking up.
in the living area is 39. Oh, do you want to try it, Sharon?
Yeah, you're breaking up. Can you hear me, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay,
I have
so
to hear this. This is a fascinating property.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it since I've been in the business.
yeah, it's really, I mean, breathtaking. I mean, you pull up, you've got these white picket fences and these 20 acres of, beautiful vineyards, and there are 3 structures on this property. The whole property was developed about 10 years ago, but then one of the guest houses is only 7 years old, and it's got a state-of-the-art barn with a carriage house attached, roughly around 5,000 square feet. It's got 3 elevators, 2 pools. The main house, like Jackie said, is 7811. Then it's got a wine master guest house, which is about 5,000 square feet. There's over 14 garages. There's a tennis court, bocce ball, batting cage, chipping and putting green. There's a glass greenhouse. There's vegetable gardens, chicken coop, horseshoe. I mean, it's kind of like I don't know. It's a beautiful resort that, could be multifamily. It could be, could lend itself to a lot of different, buyers, because there's a lot of horse amenity there, but it's not all horse driven. It's more, just entertaining property. The views are spectacular. And like Jackie said, we sent out an evite for the broker tour, which is on Thursday next week on the 22nd from 4 to 7:30. And we're going to have some live music and food and drinks. And we're going to have it's a very large property. So we've got some golf carts to tote people around. And it's going to be a really neat event. So, Wilton's not that far. It's literally 25 minutes. So it's worth the drive out, and let us know if, you'd like to, if you didn't get the evite, we can send you one. We tried to get all the offices, but we may have missed a few people here and there. So, and I think we emailed Brooke a little bit more information with our magazine ad that we just did. So we're still busily working on our marketing pieces, but it's a really cool property. It's 8.499 million. So we really want to sell this. So spread the word.
And you guys, I've been to the property. I'm going to be there also for the broker open. When I say it's unique and special, I honestly haven't been to a luxury home in the greater Sacramento area or the Tri-County area that is like this property. It's amazing. So if you want to go see something amazing and you love real estate, whether you have a buyer right now or not, this is your opportunity. And you just never know who you might know through the people in your sphere or your past clients that may need or want something like this. I was joking with them. This could end up being a second home for a family that's very wealthy and wants to get away from wherever they live primarily. I mean, it's just one of those unique things. So I'm super excited for you guys. Congratulations on winning this listing. I know how hard you worked to make sure it came into Coldwell Banker. So we're excited.
Well, we couldn't have done it without you.
No, I don't know about that, but thank you.
Well, you helped us.
Oh, you're amazing. All right, guys. Does anybody else have anything to pitch or buyer, seller, wants and needs before we finish up? We're going to go on to, because it's 10 o'clock and I know we want to go on tour. I'm still looking for that ride. Nobody said they'll bring me yet. Oh. All right.
I think
Go ahead.
Lizzie has her hand up.
Who does?
Lizzie.
Lizzie, do you have something to pitch?
Oh yeah, I just have a buyer's need. I'll make it really quick. I have a client looking in El Dorado, Folsom, and Granite Bay. He's looking for 3 to 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, 1,900 to 2,500 square feet. His price range is like 700 to 900. So I just wanted to put it out there. If anyone had anything, to please reach out to me.
Perfect. Thank you. Anybody else? And for those of you that have those types of needs, Lizzie and everyone else included, if you're not putting your needs out on exclusive look for buyer wants and needs, and you're not putting them on our regional Facebook page, it's a private Facebook page for the agents, and there are hundreds and hundreds of the agents on that page looking at it. I would put those things out there because a lot of properties aren't even hitting the market by the time they put stuff out on those pages and network it within the region. You know, agents are calling agents and deals are happening. So if you have buyers looking for things and you want to see what isn't on the market yet, I would do those 2 things. Okay. All right. Anything else? Who has the presentation to pull back up? Brooke,
I
Lizette?
can do it. Lizette does.
Thanks, Lizette.
Give me 1 second. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
That's not the one I want.
That's all right. See it though.
Let's see.
Go up to view, Lizette, and do full screen.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. So awesome.
Hopefully we still have Chris Lippy. We've gone long today. Chris, are you here?
I'm still here. I'll keep it super brief. And I actually have a little mini presentation, but it's easily savable till next week. So I'm going to see you guys all tonight. I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody at the event face to face. If we haven't met yet, or it's only been via email or phone, please come up and say hello. But I'm really looking forward to tonight. I did want to kind of just make a quick statement because I got a couple of calls on it yesterday. Our company was in the financial news quite a bit yesterday. We had a big press release with our new joint venture project with Compass Real Estate. And this has absolutely nothing to do with our JV with Coldwell Banker Realogy, but I just wanted to direct anybody that has any questions, because we've been asked to, just to check the press release. There's a lot of information online. If you just start to Google Compass Guaranteed Rate, the press release will come up. But the only reason I'd highlight it, other than that, reading the news about it, is that this is another major real estate company, and they basically could have partnered with any mortgage company in the industry. And in looking at everybody that was vying for this JV, they picked us, and they picked us primarily because of the success that we're having with Realogy and the tools and services that we provide. So it's really a compliment that another major player in the industry would want to partner up with us, modeling the Realogy joint venture that's in place. We've had that much success in just a short period of time. So it's really kind of a compliment, even though it's kind of runs parallel to our industry. So if you have any questions on it, just check the press release. Again, I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody tonight. We have some products that I'm going to be rolling out that I'll talk about next week. And in addition to that, we're going to have, possibly some team member additions as well we'll be announcing. So a lot to come in the future. And as always, if you guys need anything, feel free to give me a call. I did want to mention I will be traveling to Orange County for a regional meeting tomorrow. So I'll be completely out of the office and might only be available via email or text. But if you have any questions or you have deals in contract, you need assistance, just reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I'll be back on Friday in the office.
And I do want to reiterate for anyone who missed it in the emails, Guaranteed Rate Affinity is sponsoring this event tonight with us and has contributed a very large amount. The food truck is them. So thank you, Chris and GRA. Appreciate it very, very much. Excited to see you. And then Kathy Phillips, I can see your smiling face. Hello, Cornerstone.
I'll keep it very brief, really quick. This Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. we have a tools and technology for your business class. And that's just going to be going over some of Cornerstone's applications that we have that will help out with your business. And then next Thursday, from Thursday, July 22nd, from 11 to 12 p.m., we have Kate Wilcox. I think Jennifer sent this email out. This is via Zoom, so if you want to go ahead and pre-register, that would be great. It's the Prop 19 class, and she will be answering. It's a questions and answer class, so she will answer any questions that you have. I think that it will be a great class, something that you won't want to miss. So you might want to go ahead, pre-register, and jump on that. That's next Thursday. So
thank you, Kathy. And I sent that one out last night just after 5 o'clock. If you're looking for it, it came from my email, and all of Kathy's information about the class is included. And then the other one, I can't remember what day I sent it out, but a few days before.
It was,
so yeah, you should have them both. But if you're missing them and want to attend and don't have the invite, just reach out to Kathy or myself. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Kathy's been helping me too. She's going to be out there helping us set up this afternoon for the event. So everybody's helping here. And then American Home Shield, Cheryl probably isn't here at 10 after 10, but Cheryl, are you here? No, she's got multiple meetings to join, and we've had a lot of other stuff today. So thank you for your support of American Home Shield, both with the home warranty and the NHD area. If you have questions, please reach out. And next slide.
All right, it's my turn to take over. I'm gonna just keep it real short and sweet. We already talked about this month's Clients for Life campaign. It went out yesterday, and it is for the Tower Bridge dinner. We're gonna be giving 8 pairs of tickets. So it's very important to check your analytics. Those should be available on Friday. And if you guys need help with that, let Brooke or I know. Because sometimes your clients don't open the email or it goes to spam, whatever, but we can help you guys with that. And these are some of the chefs that are going to be at the Dinner Bridge event. Also upcoming, we have Homes for Dogs. We've been doing this for years. It's going to be a month-long donation drive, and we have some shelter wish list available online. There's a few videos of past commercials. They're super sweet. So if you guys want to go and check that out, you can click there.
And apparently from what Dustin was saying is that our office, our donations will go to either Front Street or Sac County SPCA.
Thank you, Brooke.
You're welcome.
I'm new to this Homes for Dog in this office. But we have our weekly learning with Keith and Hillary. Today is going to be social media strategy, and tomorrow is design concierge. Also, this is new. This is Agents of Change, and this is Coldwell Banker's first event. They are going to have a panel discussion with NorCal agents who are making an impact. We don't have the link yet for it, but it's going to be on the 16th from 10 to 11:30, so keep an eye out for that. We have Antonio Cardenas from the Metro office participating in the panel. Do you have anything to say about this, Jennifer?
No. Oh, yeah. You know what? We're really excited about this. We're going to be having these Agents of Change panels regularly. And so please, if you don't have something between 10 and 11:30 and you want to hear more from various people throughout our company and get to know them, this is a great opportunity. And Antonio's wonderful. I've known him since before he joined the company. So, all right. Thank you.
Brooke, anything?
Nope. I was basically going to say what Jennifer said.
Alrighty. And same, our rewards, Self-Associate Referral Rewards Program. You guys can click the link to refer an agent and start earning some money. And our on-track event, we are back. Like we said, we're going to be doing Top Golf in Roseville on August 12th from 5 to 8. There will be food and drinks and a lot of fun. Make sure to check your mail for that invite if you qualified for it.
Perfect.
Jan Blue, our Facebook site, if you guys want to scan that to get more information on it. The registration opens on June 22nd. and it looks like the tickets will be very limited. So if you guys want to go to that, make sure you guys are staying connected. So click that or scan your phone to get the QR or to get the website. And that's all I have for you guys.
Real quick to go back to Gem Blue, just to let you guys know, they posted on the Gem Blue Facebook site today that hotel reservations, like the blocks that the company sets up to get discounted rates and everything, those are open today, like they're opening right now and they're filling up quickly. So if you are interested and want to get in at one of the hotels around the Radio City Music Hall, you might want to check into it quickly.
And before you guys buy a ticket, I know I talked about going. I'm not sure I'm going to go in person the way things have been going and various people I've talked to. I may do this virtually this year, which isn't typically what I do. I actually am able to go as President's Counsel free of charge. So it has nothing to do with money really, but I just, I'm wondering if with limited venue there from a how many people can stay option, it may make sense for me to go one more year virtually. But if a bunch of you want to go in person, I'll go with you, but you got to tell me soon because we're not going to be able to go in person if we don't register quickly. Okay. All right. You want to do the drawing, guys?
Yes. Let's see. What do we got?
And then I've got to run and grab my ride in the front lobby to go on tour. I hope I see you guys out there. Trying to get you guys
Sarah
back.
Dalton. Sarah Dalton.
Yay, Sarah. She's probably at her tour now, not on the phone anymore.
And Faith Almond.
Awesome. Congratulations. To mention this, there were some flyers in the front. They're all gone, but in case you didn't see it, there is a listing at 800 Larch Lane with Realty One Group. Margot Kelly, she popped by and dropped off flyers yesterday, and it is on broker tour this morning. So if you have someone who might want something over on Larch Lane, go take a look. Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Bye, guys. See you on tour and see you tonight. Bye.